here, push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. As a kid with other southern rapper hooded than this, I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the food. Another case I know it truly be missed, so I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On play action.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. At 18. Outside.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans defend.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, right.
On second down, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. On the return is Gould. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
Here we go. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down throw for Richardson. Moving left. And this is going to be incomplete. That was something to watch. Eluding the rush as long as he could, but they could not convert downfield. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. That one taken in. And Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. York, good on the extra point. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here's Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Oh, ready.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Oh, ready.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. Oh, a loose football. The Colts have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
That's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come on. 19 tight. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Chap 60, chap 6, nice go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
19
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And he will score again. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vinyl.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Oh, and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
18, Pioneer. Cougar Knight.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
Okay.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's hit.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Nike Texas. Look at hot, look at hot.
On 2nd down, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Trap 60. Get it.
On first down, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Tiger, 19. Come on.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. Throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. 7. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drop in the middle, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to be a rich when you're inside. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back up.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Ready?
On play action. Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Panther 60. Ready?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
In motion is Warren. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Here now,
down.
3rd and 5. Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a give running left with Mixon. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, Moshi, you see it. Moshi.
They'll go play action with Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready? Panther 60.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jaden Higgins. It's a gain of 6.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
18. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. JT Tuimoloau getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third down and 9.
Here we go. 60 back.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third down and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Cowboy.
They'll try to run.
And he wasn't going to be denied this time around, Mike. I mean, there was really nowhere for him to go to pick up that first down. So he decides to go airborne and take it up over the top. Just an incredible effort to keep this drive alive.
In motion is Warren. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the tight end, Stover. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's first and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Set up. Cowboy 80.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carlos in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL, but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories